Simplicity is how we are going to do a week's task in 1 hour. Now let me expand. What do I actually mean by that, right? So, by the way, I'm outdoors today. It's a change. I had to come get my 5K steps in as I'm cutting. So, my apologies if any disturbances or anything else. That's besides the point, right? So, we were talking about what were we talking about? We were simplicity. Now, what do I mean by simplicity will help you in achieving more than uh, someone else's work in 1 hour? The more things you have in your routine, the more it's going to hold you back. Let me repeat once again. The more things you're going to have in your routine, the more it's going to hold you back. So, suppose most of the people, if I say the word morning routine, what comes to the mind is doing meditation, journaling, then maybe breath work, visualization, like 100 other things like they might have put in their morning routines, right? But people who do this, they never are consistent with their habits, because when you have so many things in your routine, the complexity increases. And when the complexity increases, your brain thinks it's too much of an effort to put in. So when when the days are good, you're able to follow it. But majority of us have more bad days compared to the good days. Like it's a 70-30 split. So what happens is you plan to do all those things, but the day says something else. Maybe you didn't get a good night of sleep, which is like 50% of your days. Maybe you're not well, maybe you're not feeling well that day, right? So what ends up happening? Your brain takes a decision that the routine is too complex, and then you end up not doing it. This then again goes into a rut, and then you decide that it's just what do you say? I'll do it next time, right? But what do you do the next time? You again delay it. You're like, oh, not today. I'm not feeling this, that. Before you know it, you have already forgotten what's your routine, and you don't do shit about that. So, keeping your routine as simple as possible is extremely important, because you need to be able to follow it even on your bad days. It should be such a simple routine. There should be minimum one or two tasks, minimum I would say. I mean max, my bad. Maximum max like 1 to 2 tasks until you get consistent with them and it becomes part of your identity. Most of the people add so many things in their morning routines, nighttime routines before it even has become part of their identity, right? So let's now in my routine, in the morning routine, I just have meditation, visualization immediately. 5 minutes meditation, 5 minutes like visualization. I start the work ASAP immediately, no delay, no 20 minutes journaling, contemplating, planning out shit. All this is just a drag which pulls your momentum down. You need to get it in and out of it ASAP, like, because the more you think about it, the more you take decisions before your actual task, your brain capacity and your willpower reduces. Your brain has only a certain amount of will, which in a day. If you use it up in tasks before doing your actual big task of the day, then you won't be having that willpower left for your the main task. That's how people end up then just doing the morning routines and doing nothing after that, just wasting the entire day. So what I would suggest is keep your routine as simple as possible. And my nighttime routine: journaling, planning. Two things. Simple. Nothing complicated. The more complex you are going to keep it, the harder it's going to for you to follow it. This is a very good quote by Bruce Lee. I'm not scared of that man who does who has 10,000 skills, but I'm more scared of a man who does one skill 10,000 times, right? So a man who learns so many skills, he's master of all. Oh, sorry, ma, jack of all, master of none. But a man who practices one skill every single day for 10,000 hours, that man is actually excellent in that skill. You can see this across the life as well. Just take an example of UFC, right? Look at Khabib. He was extremely good at what he did, that is wrestling. Why? Because he put in the time in the wrestling. He was so good that nobody could stop him. That's how good he was. Because he put so many hours to make that skill so good that people, even when they're trying to learn wrestling, they're putting so many hours, they're working so hard, they still lag so far behind. And let's take another example. A drop of water can break through rock, but the same water, even uh, if you take a sharp beam of water and it scatters everywhere, can't even move dust. The same analogy goes there again. Simplicity and consistency is what is going to give you that force of momentum, and uh, is will help you in achieving your goals, right? You can do more things in 1 hour than most people in 7 days, again, because the focus is there. If your focus is scattered, you can't even do that. You're checking email, then somebody messaged you, you're checking that while doing your main tasks, then of course there's no point, right? Let's sit here for some time. I think I'm not able to speak like put in the camera properly. Recording right now in public in this park. See, when you have a goal, when you have something in mind, when you have this vision of yourself that you want to grow, you want to be something, or just an average person, then you should not give an F, no matter what. Right now, I could be thinking so many things. Oh, what are the people around here are going to think about me? Is anybody judging me? Is that? But at the end of the day, I don't care, bro. You have one life. It's you and you versus you. People are way too busy in their own lives. Even if they fucking judge, who cares, man? Who cares? I don't even care, because I'm here to be something different. I'm not here to be like everybody else. We went off on a tangent there. So coming back to simplicity, the simpler your routine is, the easier it is for you to do your task and achieve your goals, right? So simplicity is underestimated. It's extremely potent in terms of every aspect of life. Keep it as simple as possible. Don't keep 100 different goals, 200 different tasks. It just pulls you down. The lesser tasks and the lesser goals you have, the clearer your goal is, the clearer the path to that goal is. The more complex you're going to keep it, the harder it is. So simplicity is the key. Other than that, keep stay on the track, bro. We have to stay on the path no matter what, how many failures you get. You know what? Let me just give you a life update. So basically, from I don't think so many people would have come till here. So I'm just ranting right now. So yeah, today it was a very productive day. Did a had a deep work session in the morning. And then afternoon I chilled for a bit, and then again I had this in mind, right, that I have to record a video, or like let me go for the walk, and then simultaneously I'll record. The grind never stops, baby. The grind never stops. Peace out.